Barry, what area are you in, and what grade do you teach?
I'm in elementary. I teach 4th grade.
Okay.
I'm a product of the Catholic schools. I taught there before moving into the public school. And I'm just curious, I heard the author mention in his research some private schools, but he didn't specifically hear any Catholic schools. And considering the success rate of the Catholic schools, you know, relative to public schools, I'm curious, especially with the culture of character and everything else, why that wasn't, or if it was, you know, maybe I missed it, what his comparisons were there.
Barry, tremendous question, and thank you for it. I, too, am a product of the Catholic school system here in Washington, D.C., and you're right. No Catholic schools appeared in this book on purpose. There were hundreds and hundreds of schools that could have appeared in this book. I think, just a quick side note, one of, if not the most extraordinary story in education today is the story of a Catholic school network headquartered out of Chicago, Illinois, but 24 high schools all across the country called the Cristo Rey Network, where children, largely low income, largely Latino, go to school 4 days a week and then 1 day a week actually go to a job in corporate America. And it's at the workplace that not only is 70% of the funding for the school system paid for, so these are sustainable Catholic schools, financially sustainable Catholic schools, but where the incredible experience that the children get to learn from adults and learn the skills in the workplace is conveyed. But let's get back to your question. Catholic schools all across the country do focus on a culture of character first. You're right about that. And in the inner city, where for 30+ years the Catholic Church has subsidized, there's no other way to put it, has subsidized the public school system in America by taking those children out of where they would otherwise go to local public schools and educating them. And nowadays, in the inner city, up to 80% of the children who go to Catholic schools are non-Catholics. Those families are choosing to send their children to those schools because they want a culture of character first. And you're right, and that is an important lesson for people to know. And what we have, tragically, in America today is we have Catholic schools closing all across America at the rate of 1,000, I think, in the last 5 to 7 years. Just as we're talking about how can we have more schools like that where they have a culture of character first and then watch the great outcomes that come from that discipline.
And I'm being told that we had some of the students that you were talking about as interns here at C-SPAN.
Is that right? So Cristo Rey Network has interns right here, so a great experience for them, I'm sure.